I do everything quietly and somehow I'm still falling behind. The house is silent. The baby finally went down. You've got maybe 40 minutes before the next meltdown, the next snack demand, the next crisis that requires your immediate attention. And in that silence, there's this feeling. Like you're running a marathon in quicksand. You're doing everything right. You're showing up. You're trying. But the gap between where you are and where you need to be financially, it's not closing. Here's what nobody tells you. The problem isn't your effort. It's not your intelligence. It's not even your time constraints. The problem is that you're building in the wrong direction. Most business advice from moms is designed to keep you dependent. Do this task, post this content, chase this algorithm. It's a treadmill disguised as a business strategy, and the people selling it to you, they're not managing toddler tantrums while trying to answer client emails. But there's a different path, one that respects the fact that your time comes in fragments, that your energy is finite, that you can't hustle your way out of motherhood's demands. It's called asset-based income, and it's the only model that makes sense when your schedule belongs to someone else. Let me be clear about what this is. You're not building a job, you're not trading hours for dollars. You're creating a system that works while you're doing literally anything else. Feeding a toddler, folding laundry, sleeping. The difference is structural. A service business requires your presence. A digital asset requires your setup. And the setup, it happens in the margins. Here's how this actually works. You identify a specific problem that a specific group of people will pay to solve. Not a vague audience. Not busy moms or entrepreneurs. A group you can describe in one sentence. New Etsy sellers who don't know how to write product descriptions, first-time dog owners struggling with crate training, parents trying to get their toddlers to eat vegetables. Specificity is your leverage. The narrower the problem, the easier it is to solve it once and package that solution. Then you solve that problem in a format that doesn't require you. A template, a checklist, a mini-course, a resource library. Something they can buy and use immediately without needing your time. This is where most people get stuck. They think it has to be perfect, professional, designed by someone with a marketing degree. It doesn't. Market data shows that the best-selling digital products on platforms like Gumroad and Etsy aren't the ones with the fanciest graphics. They're the ones that solve a painful, specific problem in the simplest way possible. A Google Doc with a clear system beats a beautifully designed PDF that's confusing. So you create version 1. Not the final version. Not the someday when I have time version. The version you can build during nap times this week. And you do it in chunks. Monday's nap time. Outline the problem and the solution. Tuesday, write the step-by-step process. Wednesday, format it in Canva or Google Docs. Thursday, set up the payment link on Gumroad or StanStore. Friday, write the product description. 5 nap times, 1 sellable asset. Now, here's the part that feels uncomfortable but is absolutely critical. You price it like it has value. Not $2. Not pay what you want, an actual price that reflects the time it saves someone or the problem it solves. Top sellers typically price starter templates between $15 and $47. Not because of production costs, because of transformation value. If your template saves someone 10 hours of research, it's worth more than a streaming subscription. But creating the product is only half of the system. The other half is making it discoverable. This is where the mom economy gives you an unfair advantage. You're already in communities where your ideal customer exists. Facebook groups, subreddits, parenting forums, local mom groups. You don't need a massive following. You need access to the right 20 people who have the exact problem your product solves. So you show up in those spaces. Not as a seller, as a helper. You answer questions, you share insights, you build credibility, and when someone asks the question, your product answers. You mention it, naturally, the way you'd recommend a pediatrician or a good baby monitor. I actually made a template for exactly this because I got tired of figuring it out from scratch every time. If you want it, here's the link. No pressure, no manipulation, just usefulness. If you're wondering which tools make this easier, I dropped a link to the affordable planner system I use to track my product ideas and content schedule in the description. You don't need fancy project management software when you're working in 15-minute intervals. Now, let's talk about what this isn't. This isn't passive income in the make money while you sleep from day one sense. That's a lie. You will put in focused effort up front. Hours of thinking, testing, adjusting. But here's what's true. Once the asset exists, once the system is running, the relationship between your time and your income changes. You can make a sale while you're at the playground, while you're grocery shopping, while you're sleeping. That's not magic. That's structure. And the beautiful part, you can build multiple assets. Once you understand the process, you repeat it. Solve a different problem for the same audience, or the same problem for a different audience. Each one is a new income stream that doesn't require a new version of you. Most traditional businesses scale by adding more hours, more clients, more commitments. Asset-based businesses scale by adding more assets. Your time investment stays relatively flat while your earning potential multiplies. This is how you stop falling behind. Not by working harder, Not by sleeping less, not by sacrificing more of yourself. By building systems that respect your reality. The moms who succeed with this model aren't the ones with the most time. They're the ones who stopped waiting for the right time and started working with the time they have. They're the ones who realized that doing everything quietly is actually a strength. Because while everyone else is performing productivity on social media, they're building assets. Quietly, methodically, consistently. And one day, they look up and realize they're not behind anymore. They're building something that works with their life instead of against it. Something that doesn't punish them for being present with their kids. Something that grows while they're doing the invisible work of motherhood. That's not hustle culture. That's strategy. And it's available to you right now, with the exact life you have. Not someday when things calm down. Not when the kids are older. Not when you have more time. Now, in the margins, in the nap times, in the quiet moments you've been told aren't enough. They are enough. You are enough. You just need to build in the right direction. Disclaimer, this content is for educational and informational purposes only and does not constitute financial or business advice. Earnings and results vary based on effort, market conditions, and strategy. Always do your own research before starting any business. Some links in the description may be affiliate links.